of you, so you end up in a high plank. Hands to the floor, walk your hand out, high plank,
Straighten your legs.
walk yourself back, stand up. We're doing 5 of these.
Mum, I finished my top section, I've got 65.
Oh, I don't get your bonus, George.
Yeah, I'm just making sure. 40 test. 2, 40.
On your 5th one, I want you to stay down. Okay, so on your last one, go down into the high plank.
Yeah, 65.
Okay, so your right foot is going to come to your right hand. Right hand lifts off the floor, twist up to the sky. Back down, reset into your high plank. Left foot to left hand comes off the floor, twist up. Look up towards that hand. 2 more each side.
So I finished my top section, I've got 65. Add the 35 bonus, I've got 100.
Well done.
Last one on each side.
Or yard, see.
Really good, George.
Okay, we're going to stand up. 10 air squats.
You know, for the bonus, when it's got to the arrow, do you have to put the score you got, or just...
What was it, George?
You know,
Waking up your hips,
the bonus,
knees,
you put the
ankles,
bonus,
all the muscles in your lower body.
The amount you got, the total you got.
You put, no, but 35. And then you add it together. And then that will be whatever you got there plus 35.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Right, so the way it's going to work tonight, slightly different. We're pretty much working continuously for 5 minutes. So the 5 exercises, we work for around a minute each. Okay, we're about 50 seconds, so a 10-second transition time. So because some of these are single leg exercises, I'll tell you when to switch. So about 20-25 seconds in, I'll say switch and you're going to switch legs. So for example, the first one is a goblet lunge. So having your dumbbell in a goblet or kettlebell, if you've got a kettlebell, that's fine. You're going to be holding your weight close to the chest. Don't worry about getting your weights right now. I'm going to demonstrate all the exercises. We're going to start in a static lunge or split squat, okay? So 1 leg forward and 1 leg back. We're going to be here for about 20-25 seconds. Okay, we're going to stick on the same leg. When I say change, just quickly change them legs over and we'll finish our minute. Okay, when I say change, we're going to go down straight into a glute bridge. Now for the glute bridge, we're going to be laid on the floor. Feet at the right distance, and the weight then just wants to sit on your hips. Oh, I've got this stupid thing in my hair. Okay, so the whole point here is about extending the hips up. Extend the hips and tuck in. Think of if you had a belt on, you're tucking that belt down to the belly. So as we raise up, we're really squeezing the bum. Okay, so we're not just lifting up, we're squeezing the glutes, so we're having a posterior tilt on the pelvis. Really squeezing up. We're going to be here for the entire 50 seconds, because that's a double leg exercise. From there, we're going to go into a shoulder press. Now, this is going to be a single arm press. So we are going to be standing up. I can't obviously see my camera right now. So for dumbbell at the shoulder, pressing directly overhead. When I say switch, obviously you're just going to switch arms. Then we are going on to bird dogs. So we are in this tabletop position and opposite arm to leg moves, okay? Slow and controlled. Really focusing on keeping both your shoulders and hips facing the floor. Then our last movement is a jackknife. So we start here. Very slowly, we raise our hands and feet up till they touch and slowly back down. And we're going to keep that going for the entire minute. Really, what we want as we come back, we don't want that spine to arch here. We really need to make sure that we're pressing, squeezing here and pressing our ribs down to keep your back flat on the floor. If that means you have to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. You can still do it with a bent knee if it means it's going to keep your back flat on the floor. Is everyone okay with those 5 exercises? I'll keep reminding you what's coming next, because obviously it's going to be a very quick transition. All right, give me a minute, Jim, and I'll change it, all right? So we're going to be working for the entire round. So we'll be doing 5 minutes continuous work, then we'll rest for a minute, and then we're going to repeat it all 3 times. Okay, so it ends up being about 18 minutes. 6-minute round, but 1 minute is complete rest. So grab your weights. We're starting with the lunges. I'm going to put this down here, and then hopefully you can see me on the floor and standing. That should work. I might just have to tilt my screen a little bit. Right then, so it's an entire 5-minute with no break. Okay, so we're going to move from exercise to exercise. So we're starting with those static lunges or split squats, holding the weight in a goblet position. Going in 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we're keeping our torso nice and upright here, trying to get that knee as close to the floor, touching the floor if we can, and then driving through the floor to stand. Okay, we're going to change legs now. So from here, we're going straight down into those glute bridges. We've got about 15 seconds here. Okay, onto the floor for the glute bridges. So the weight wants to be resting on your hip for these. If you want to do them body weight, you can do. Okay, off we go. Squeeze. Don't rush these. Take your time and focus on that glute squeeze, okay? Pushing through the floor, squeezing your glutes and hamstrings. So that weight is adding more resistance. And they should really start to pinch on those glutes and hamstrings. Ten more seconds here. We're going to the shoulder press next. I'm going to stay and do a kneeling press. If you want to get up, you can. Okay, we're going to a shoulder press. I'm going to stay down just for my camera, but if you want to stand up, you can do. Okay, off we go. Pressing overhead. Really focus on squeezing your bum and pressing your ribs down so we're not hyperextending the spine as we press. We want a good solid lockout, bicep to ear. 10 more seconds here. We're going to switch sides. Nice work, you two, really good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, switching sides. Pressing with the left side now. Nice and controlled movement. We're not rushing through them. Last 5 seconds. Nice work. We're going to the bird dog, so the weight is going down for now, and we're in a tabletop position. So our knees are under our hips, and our hands are under our shoulders. Opposite arm to leg extends out, and then comes back to center. And again, control this. Make sure we get that full extension with the arm and leg, keeping both hips and shoulders facing the floor. From here, we're going into then jackknives before we get a full minute rest. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to lay flat on our back, arms and legs extended out. Okay, off we go. Slowly raising hands and legs up, slowly putting them back down, and then trying to just keep a pace going for another 35 seconds. If you've got that arch in your lower back, please bend your knees. Think about starting that movement by really contracting your abs to try and keep your bottom of your ribs pressing down. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax. Get a full minute's rest. Take on some water if you need it. I'll give you a countdown. After the minute's up, we're going to go straight back into our lunges. A bit more like a split squat, but static lunges. How was that first round? Everyone's okay with the movements? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, you've got another 30 seconds. So in about 10 seconds, we'll get into position. Starting on the same leg as you did before. I'll just bang my head. Okay, still got 15 seconds. Okay, 10. Into position. Keep them shoulders back, chest pushed through, torso up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh no, now we're going. We get extra. Good, we'll swap in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change leg. Okay, straight into it then. Nice work, girls, really good. So nice, slow and controlled. The slower the better. The more time under tension, the harder your muscles work. Last few seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Into the glute bridge for the entire 50 seconds. So that weight wants to sit on your hips. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Squeeze. Really important you get that posterior pelvic tilt at the top. It's almost like you were trying to tuck a belt buckle back onto your belly. Last 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going into the shoulder press. Starting with my right arm. 5, 3, 2, 1. Press. Nice and controlled. Remember, bum squeezed, ribs down, keeping that core solid. No hyperextension of the spine as we press overhead. Okay, switch arms. Finish off the set here. So we are going into them bird dogs next. So tabletop position in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Into the tabletop position. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Extend, reset. Extend, reset. So again, trying to keep your core contracted. So as we extend, try not to let the abs relax. Even though we're extending, still try to have your pelvis tucked to keep a nice contraction on the abs. Then we're also getting glutes, shoulders, and a lot more core stabilization. 3, 2, 1. Jackknives to finish round 2. Laying flat, we're going in 5. Okay, let's begin. Press them ribs down to initiate the movement. Squeeze your core. Think of it like you're closing your body in half, but it's your core that's initiating the movement. We have just over 20 seconds to finish round 2. Bend your knees in if your spine is arching. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's us for number 2. Okay, just over a minute's rest, and then we're finishing with our 3rd round. We do have a little finisher, not long, not long. Okay, so last round, we know exactly what we're doing now. Obviously, listen out for me to say you when to switch, but we know what we're doing. So we're focusing on the muscles that we're trying to work. Okay, so with them lunges or split squats, most of the muscles in your lower body are getting a good workout there. So that burn kicks in, a few reps in. So you just want to push through, keeping your torso nice and upright. Okay, 10 seconds. Let's get into position. Okay, goblet hold. Into position. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, we're going to change in 5, 3, 2, 1. Change legs. Finish the set here. 25 seconds. Last time with these. We're going to a glute bridge next. In 12 seconds. 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. Into a glute bridge. 3. Let's go. Squeeze at the top. Extend the hips. Squeezing hamstrings and glutes at the top. 25 seconds to finish. You have a really big burn through your glutes here. 15 seconds. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press for the last time. 5 seconds. Okay, off we go. Let's press. Fifteen more seconds on this arm. Okay, switch sides. Let's finish the set here. Really try not hard to extend the spine. Just keep your torso nice and upright. Last 10 seconds now. Go into them bird dogs in 5, 3, 2, 1. Bird dogs into a tabletop position. Okay, 5 seconds and we're off. Shoulders and hips facing the floor, core engaged. Extend, return. Keep that core engaged. Don't allow your belly to drop to arch the spine. Keep your pelvis tucked in and keep your ribs pressed down to keep your core engaged. "20 seconds, and then we're finishing with the jackknives. "5 seconds. Okay, onto our backs. 8 seconds, and we have 50 seconds of jackknives till we're done. Let's extend out. Okay, off we go. Last time here. Nice and controlled, slow it down. Focus on that core engagement to start the movement. Three, 2, 1. Okay, guys, take some water on. Okay, let me explain the finisher. We've got 2 options for the finisher. Okay, so the way the finisher is going to work, it is a 5-minute AMRAP. Okay, so you get as many rounds as possible in 5 minutes. Option number 1 is 3 burpees, 6 press-ups, 9 squats, and you will just repeat, no stop. You just repeat for 5 minutes. 3 burpees, 6 press-ups, 9 squats, 3 burpees, 6 press-ups, 9 squats. Option number 2, 1 walkout, 3 press-ups, 5 squats. So let me demonstrate both, and then you pick one and stick to it. Okay, so option number 1, 3, 6, 9. So 3 burpees, chest to floor, jump and clap, chest to floor, jump and clap, chest to floor, jump and clap. 6 press-ups, you can do them here, or obviously you can drop your knees. 9 squats. Okay, and you repeat. Option number 2, one walkout, you would stay down, drop your knees, you do 3 press-ups, then you would walk yourself back, do 5 squats, and then go again. 1 walkout, 3 press-ups, walk yourself back up, do your squats. So you're either doing 1 walkout, 3 press-ups, 5 squats, or 3 burpees, 6 press-up, 9 squats. Pick your weapon. We're going for 5 minutes. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going option number 2. I'm definitely doing the walkout one. I'm not feeling hardcore right now. So I'm doing 1 walkout, 3 press-ups, 5 squats, and as many as I can do in 5 minutes. Okay, ready to go? So starting with a walkout into 3 press-ups, back up for 5 squats, back down. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Walkout, press-ups, walk back, squats. Pick a pace you can sustain. Nice, keep it going, keep it going. Just breathe through it. You're going to get to a point where you're going to get really fatigued. You're just going to push through. Nice work, keep going. 3 minutes 40 left. Three minutes now. Keep pushing. Is it a good thing or a bad thing that I've just passed halfway? Keep going, keep going. Less than 2 minutes now. One and a half minutes to go. It's going to go quick now. Just keep pushing through. We're nearly there. Just appreciate the fact you're able to move your body. Keep going. Slow down the pace if you need to, but keep moving. We're in our last minute. One more round in, guys. Nearly there now. Last time for squats. If you're on squats, finishing in 10, 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. We're done. We're done. Oh, that got a bit spicy, didn't it?
Peak
Well
Tuesday.
done. Well done, ladies. Really, really, really good work. Really nice. Fine, I'm just going to stop recording.